The French Broad River is still rising and flooding its banks in some areas. News 13's Hope Hanselman is live at the river gauge in Transylvania County. Hope, the river's reached flood stage there.
That's right, Evan. You can see it right here. I'm standing in what should be a parking lot, and here I've got water covering my feet right now. This is the French Broad River level gauging station in Blantyre, just on the cusp of Henderson and Transylvania County. And at 5 a.m. this morning, this river measured at 16.7 feet. Now, moderate flood stage here is 16 feet. And to give you an idea, the banks are almost a football field away from me into that darkness down that way. So it's pretty impressive out here. It does mean that low-lying flood plains around here are flooded. The farming land around here is flooded, and the situation is expected to get worse. I'll tell you, just since Thursday of this week, this river has risen 8 feet, and by Monday, it's expected to reach 18.5 feet. That's a half a foot below moderate flood stage out here. This is a big deal because it does mean that all of this water is rushing up towards Asheville, Hendersonville, those areas, and they're going to get a lot of this water too. I'm reporting live in Transylvania County. Hope Hanselman, News 13.
The headwaters of the French Broad River are high and still rising. News 13's Hope Hanselman is live in Transylvania County with a look, and Hope, the river there is already at minor flood stage.
That's right, Evan, and what that means for this area is the farmland surrounding me right now is flooded. Next, the concern is that this water is going to reach Pleasant Grove Road on this side of me, and then some buildings near Highway 64 on the other side of me. Right now, I'm standing in a couple inches of water. I'm watching it go up my ankles as I'm standing here. It's actually getting much higher, and that also means that we've got some road closures around Transylvania County. I want to tell you about the following roads are closed: Cascade Lake Road at Merrill, Hart Road, some parts of Greenville Highway, Davidson River Road, Wilson Road, Island Ford Road, Walnut Hollow Road, Barkley Road, and Cemetery Road. This is going to be a situation we're going to continue to monitor here at Blantyre in Transylvania County, because by early Monday morning, the National Weather Service predicts this river is going to reach 18.5 feet. That's just a half foot below moderate flood stage. And the last time we've seen this river at this current level was Christmas Eve of 2013. So it's certainly been a while since we've seen this level of flooding. I'm reporting live in Transylvania County. Hope Hanselman, News 13.
Now let's send it over to News 13's Hope Hanselman. She's live for us in Transylvania County. Hope, how are things looking where you are?
Thanks, Holly. Since last we joined you, we've seen these river levels here around the headwaters of the French Broad River continue to rise. In just the last hour we've been here, it's risen at least an inch, now over 16.8 feet. And right now where I'm standing, I've got a couple inches of water over my ankles here. The National Weather Service says typically at this flood stage, some areas of Pleasant Grove Road down this way in the Henderson and Transylvania County areas are covered with about 6 inches of water. The situation is going to continue to become worse until tomorrow morning, when we expect to see the river levels reach about 18.5 feet. At that point, the National Weather Service says we could see the railroad tracks down this direction near Highway 64 covered in water at that point. So we want to tell you to be careful. We did check in with the emergency management services here in Transylvania County. Good news is they tell me they're not seeing any issues with downed trees and dangers in the roadway, but they have blocked off several roads. So as Holly mentioned, give yourself some extra time this morning and throughout the weekend as you're continuing to head out the door. You don't want to be encountering any of these type of issues. Reporting live in Transylvania County, Hope Hanselman, News 13.
Team coverage continues now. The French Broad River in Transylvania County is just shy of 17 feet. News 13's Hope Hanselman is live there. And Hope, you're seeing some flooding farmland out there.
That's right, Evan. First, I want to draw your attention down to my feet here so that I can show you just how deep this is getting. Also, notice the rush over here, the flow of this river. It's moving quite quickly as it floods this farmland. Now that the sun is up, we can really give you a picture of just how far that water is reaching down there. You can see those power poles down the way, and that marks the road. That's Pleasant Grove Road down there. And at this point, we're concerned about a couple inches of water that could be in places of that road. But elsewhere in the county, you will have trouble getting around this morning. The Transylvania County Emergency Management tells me several roads are closed, including Cascade Lake at Merrill Hart Road, parts of Greenville Highway, Davidson River Road, Wilson Road, Island Ford Road, Walnut Hollow Road, Barkley Road, and Cemetery Road. This situation is likely to get worse throughout the day as the river is expected to rise perhaps another foot. That could contribute to several more inches flooding these low-lying farmlands. We want you to be careful of that as you continue with your day. As Holly said, if you encounter any of those road closed signs, please turn around. It's not worth wading into, and we want you all to be safe out there. Reporting live in Transylvania County, Hope Hanselman, News 13.